Zoo Adventure. It was a sunny Saturday morning, and 6-year-old Timmy was beyond excited. Today was the day he would finally visit the zoo with his family. He had been looking forward to this trip for weeks, and the anticipation had been building up inside him like a bursting balloon. As they walked through the entrance gates, Timmy's eyes widened with wonder. "Wow," he exclaimed, tugging on his mom's hand. "Look at all the animals." The zoo was even more amazing than he had imagined. The sounds, the smells, the sights, everything was so new and fascinating. The first exhibit they came across was the giraffes. Timmy gasped in amazement as he watched the tall, spotted creatures roam and play. "They're so tall," he whispered to his dad, his eyes fixed on the giraffes' long necks. His dad smiled and lifted him up so he could see better. "Did you know that giraffes have the highest blood pressure of any animal?" his dad asked, reading from the information sign. Timmy's eyes widened even further. "Wow, that's so cool," he exclaimed. Next, they visited the monkeys, who swung and leaped through the trees with ease. Timmy laughed with delight as he watched the mischievous primates. "Look, Mom, they're playing tricks on each other," he exclaimed, pointing to a group of monkeys chasing each other through the branches. As they made their way through the zoo, Timmy encountered all sorts of fascinating creatures: roaring lions, slithering snakes, and even a giant elephant. Each new animal left him more and more amazed. He asked his parents a million questions, eager to learn more about each species. At the lion exhibit, Timmy watched in awe as the majestic creatures blazed in the sun. "Why do lions sleep so much?" he asked his mom. "Because they're conserving energy," she replied. "They need to be well rested for their hunts." Timmy nodded thoughtfully, taking in this new information. He was determined to learn as much as he could about the amazing animals at the zoo. But the highlight of Timmy's day came when they visited the penguins. As they watched the waddling birds swim and play in the water, Timmy turned to his mom with a huge grin on his face. "This is the best day ever," he exclaimed, bouncing up and down with excitement. The penguins were his favorite exhibit, and he couldn't get enough of them. He laughed at their silly antics, and his parents laughed along with him. For a few magical moments, they forgot about everything else and just enjoyed the joy of discovery. As they left the zoo at the end of the day, Timmy turned to his parents with a happy sigh. "Can we come back tomorrow?" he asked, his eyes sparkling with excitement. His parents smiled and hugged him. "We'll come back soon, Timmy," they promised. "But for now, let's just enjoy the memories of our amazing day at the zoo." Timmy nodded, already planning his next zoo adventure in his mind. As they walked back to the car, Timmy turned to his parents with one last question. "Can I be a zookeeper when I grow up?" he asked, his eyes shining with excitement. His parents smiled and ruffled his hair. "That's a great goal, Timmy," they said. "And who knows, maybe one day you'll be taking care of all the amazing animals we saw today." Timmy grinned, feeling happy and content after his amazing day at the zoo. As they drove home, Timmy fell asleep in the back seat, exhausted but happy after his big adventure. He dreamed of giraffes, monkeys, and penguins, his heart filled with joy and wonder. The next morning, Timmy woke up early, eager to tell his friends about his amazing day at the zoo. He ran to the kitchen, where his parents were making breakfast. "Can we go back to the zoo again soon?" he asked, bouncing up and down with excitement. His parents smiled and hugged him. "We'll definitely go back soon, Timmy," they promised. And next time, we'll make sure to bring your camera so you can take pictures of all the amazing animals. Timmy grinned, already counting down the days until their next zoo adventure.